In this video, we are going to talk about solving quadratic equations using quadratic formula. The quadratic equation is in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0, where a cannot be equal to 0 and a, b, c are all real numbers. The quadratic formula says that the roots or the zeros of this equation is x1 and 2, which is equal to minus b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac, the square root of it, divided by 2a. We designate discriminant to be the value under the square root, which is b squared minus 4ac. There are three possibilities for discriminant, or b squared minus 4ac. It can be either 0, this means that there is only one solution which both of them are equal to each other, so there is only one solution. B squared minus 4ac can be greater than 0, this means that there are two real solutions, or D is less than 0, meaning there is no real solution. Let's look at the first example. Y is equal to 2x squared minus 3x plus 1 equal to 0. Here we know that A is equal to 2, B is equal to negative 3, and C is equal to 1. So D is equal to B squared, which is negative 3 squared, which is 9, minus 4AC, minus 4 times 2 times 1, which is going to be 8, which is going to give us 1. So the roots are x1, x2 is equal to minus b, which is minus 3, which is plus 3, plus or minus square root of d is 1, divided by 2a. 2 times 2 gives us 4. So we get 3 plus or minus 1 over 4. Square root of 1 is 1. So there are two solutions. If we go with the plus, we get 3 plus 1 is 4, divided by 4 is 1. If we go by negative, we get 3 minus 1 is 2, divided by 4 is 2 over 4, which is 1 over 2. The next example, we are going to solve 10x squared minus 4x equal to 4. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to move 4 to the left. So I'm going to get 10x squared minus 4x minus 4 is equal to 0. From here, a is 10, b is negative 4, and c is negative 4. So using quadratic formula, x1, x2 is equal to minus b, which is 4, minus 4, plus or minus square root of b squared, negative 4 squared is 16, minus 4ac. So it's going to be 4 times negative 4 times 10, which is going divided by 2a, which is going to be 20. So it's going to be 4 plus or minus square root of 4 times 4 is 16 times 10 is 160, plus 16 is 176, divided by 20. This is equal to 4 plus or minus 13.3 divided by 20. Now, if we go by positive or negative, if we take the positive one, 13.3 plus 4 divided by 20 gives us 0.87, and 4 minus 13.3 divided by 20 gives us negative 0.47. The next example is a word problem. It says find two numbers whose sum is 34 and whose product is maximal. Let's call those two numbers to be x and y. Then we know that the sum is 34, so it's x plus y is 34. So from here we get that y is equal to 34 minus x. And also we want the product. The product, let's call it P, is xy to be a maximum. We know that y is 34 minus x, so I can write this one as x times 34 minus x, which is going to give us negative x squared plus 34x. Now, because we have to find the maximum, this is a quadratic equation, I have to find the vertex. The easiest way to find the vertex is to use the shortcut that we talked about in previous video. We say v sub x is minus b, which is minus 34, divided by 2a. 2a is negative 2. So this gives us 17. Now to find the value of y for the vertex, we have to sub it back in the equation. So v sub y is going to be x times y. Now to find y, we know from here that y is 34 minus x, so y is 34 minus 17, and then we have to multiply it by x here, which is 17, 289. So this means the two numbers are 17 and 17, and the product is 289, which is maximized. The next problem says the height of a triangle is 2 units more than the base. Let's say the height is h, is 2 units more than the base. Let's say the base is b, so h is b plus 2. The area of the triangle is 10 square units. The area, let's denote it with a, is 10, which is by formula height times base divided by 2. But from here we know height is b plus 2, so we can write this one as b plus 2 times b divided by 2. This is going to be our area. Now, if I multiply both sides of this and here by 2, I get b times b plus 2 is equal to 20, or b times b plus 2 minus 20 is equal to 0. If I distribute b inside, I get b squared plus 2b minus 20 is equal to 0. Now, to find the b from this equation, I'm going to use quadratic formula. So I'm going to say b is equal to minus b, which is 2. So it's minus 2 plus or minus square root of b squared, which is 4, minus 4ac. So it's minus 4 times minus 20 divided by 2a. 2a is 2, so I'm going to get negative 2 plus or minus square root of negative 4 times negative 20 is 80, plus 4 is 84, divided by 2. There are two solutions here. If you go by positive and negative. If we go by positive, we get 3.6. If we go by negative, we get negative 5.6. Since the base cannot be a negative number, we have to drop this one out, so the answer is 3.6.